Hello, welcome back. Welcome back to this seventh session of Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. We should go again. It's been 2 weeks since I last recorded something, so alright, we were here. Are you alright? Ah yes, Idana was dead. Dead. No more. Okay, are you alright? No, suppressing. Actually, I don't care about someone who exiled me. This is great news, actually. Is it? Absolutely. Imagine if I kept choosing our deck without understanding the implications. Now we can use it properly to turn the tide in our favor. Very big shekel. I won't stop saying very big shekel. I thought you'd be more anxious about the weight of your actions from now on. I mean, I'm a bit worried about the readings I've done in the past. And I triggered humanity's colonization of the stars. And I toyed with the past and future of my friends. However, now I can own my own talents to help shape a better universe for us all. Okay, so sorry, I did some voice training exercise before and my voice recently is not good. I don't know why my ears are kinda plugged. There is no wax inside there, already checked by a doctor, but I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. Maybe some allergies, but I'm taking some medication to calm the allergies. I don't know. My voice is it's kind of hard to do a good voice with plugged ears. What if you draw a card that only offers bad omens? You're right. I have to be more careful with how I build my deck from now on. The stakes are really high, but there are also a lot of promise. Now that I'm aware of the potential repercussions. In any case, I may need some time before I feel ready to read the cards again. Nonsense. I need you back in the game as soon as possible. Do you want me to look into what was bothering you then? Well. Come on, don't be a coward now. Come on, do it for me, please. Now that I know your game isn't just divination, I'm not so sure about leaving such a delicate topic in your hands. I promise to look for the best outcome. Still, I'll tell you what. Let's put your talent to work in service of more immediate benefits. What about altering the Covenant's relationship with Behemoth now that Haedana is gone? That's not a bad idea. But what if what we find in the card isn't good? I don't think there's anything worse than being forbidden and taunted. You're right. Okay, let's put this deck to use. Let's see. I have no music, I don't know why. But I know the game does provide some sounds, so that should be fine. We want to look into how the Coven deal with Behemoth. Right. And then we will look into what's worrying you. No, I told you, that's not going to happen. Alright, I had to try one last time. Shuffling time. Yes, I can draw 2 cards now with the power. Are you drawing multiple cards now? I guess so. I wouldn't dare to do that normally, but Edana's trinket is making me push my boundaries. I'll do a second card instinctively. Daring to do what your hand's supposed to do is a reliable form of power, yes. Go ahead and draw the whole deck. I'm afraid this is as far as the water seal will allow me to go without tainting my divination. is going to prove pretty versatile in any case. This is this new power. Ah, indeed. Shall I continue with the reading? Please. I think we are gonna use the Goddard Dogs. Nirvana is great, but eh. It's one of the first card and it's mostly water. The Golden Ducks are more helpful in any case. Yeah, we will do this one. Behemoths and witches will get to coexist in harmony. That is delicious. Yeah, and you were saying delicious with like, how do you say that? Okay. Upper case. I think it's upper case. I can't believe it's going to be as easy as that. You are the most terrifying witch I've ever met. A single sentence to solve all of problems. I still have to burn picturing this actually happening. It feels weird now, being aware that whatever comes out of my mouth will come true. Also, it's always been like that, I guess. What were the other options? I'd rather not say. Please don't correct the reading if I reveal them. Understood. Thank you, Fortuna. This means a lot to me. I'm kind of entering to build an Utopia, so I think I like to play a kind Fortuna. I tried to play a bad Fortuna and I didn't like it. Not once in the history of this universe has anyone ever done so much for a behemoth. This wasn't just for you. Peaceful coexistence will be good for everyone. Of course. I am thankful anyway. Thankful anyway. You're welcome. Your deck feels way more dangerous now. Do I ever subject myself to your divination again? In all the universes I've existed in, nothing has made me feel so fragile. I never got to. I mean, like what? Third run, officially, of course. And I never got him to do the second rating. Never. I don't know. Maybe I should look weak before him. You must use these powers wisely, I beg of you. Oh, I never expected to get a behemoth to beg. This is serious indeed. It's not a laughing matter, Fortuna. Hey, don't look at me. You're the one who always teasing when it comes to life or death issues. Got a taste of my own medicine, eh? Now I see it's not funny. Please accept my apologies. What? Come on, don't be so uptight. I've got your back. Sure. Look, you've got me. Right, let's see. Don't know. We have a lot of cards. I'm totally hesitating to create more cards, but maybe with 29, I could create a new card. Plus, Haidana gave me one hell of a card. Yeah, I think we should go create the special card Haidana got me. Yeah, just we are not going to do that. I'm just checking the card in question. It was him, right? The Coppersmith, dear substance of kin, forsake the mortal X, abandon flesh, abandon sinew, so art now my magic, so art no more sin. I think, yeah, I'm kinda a water witch this time, so can't I have some water? Yeah, why not the red string clubs? Which is the first game of this. The red string club is quite good, actually. A cast cocktail bar that takes the soul of whoever runs it on stage in exchange for supernatural abilities to read into their customers' souls. This was hard to say. Should have 2 waters. Then the coppersmith. We should be at 4. We have too much hair. We need more water. Please. A mirror that only shows the reflection of its owner. You can't lie while looking at it. So witches use it to find out if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. When you have so much water, it's... Just imagine this guy being forced. I find it funny. Like, yo... Excuse me. Excuse me, barman. I need a drink. I need to drink stupid blood. Or something. Yo. Choo. I find this funny. So... Yeah, I know I'm being dumb right now, but... Don't bother with me. I'm just here to, you know. No, don't move that much. I changed my mouse. I'm getting used to the new one. Yeah. I think there should be someone who is here like get out, you fucker, something. This is funny. The smuggler. Fortuna, are you listening? Look into their souls. They will try to kill your heart to save your kin. The mirror dispels what isn't true. A flood of water can unleash hidden potentials. Courage, communication, peace, yearning, passion, power. We have great cards, to be honest. Cards we can be proud of. We don't have that much cards, but we have cards that we can be proud of. Alright. Yeah, let's do some reading. We will study fast. Alright, what do we have here? Except a whisper of arcana protection by Witch Helena. Protection shines at its prime when merged with Earth energies, but its combination with the rest of the elements are nonetheless very interesting too. Protection could be defined as a resistance to change, the safekeeping of the sacred. A futile war against entropy, The redoubtable urge to postpone the inevitable. When infused with energy, this quality of the arcana varies in essence. Hereby, I present a detailed list of potential states of protection. Protection on air, authority, everything and everyone. Protection on water, mercy, self-care, wellness. Protection on earth, guardianship, ego, power. Protection on fire, sabotage, challenge, adversity. The elements alter the effectiveness and the sense of protection. It can become tender loving care, but it can also become the partition of authentic opinion with an ill-willed mentor. What to do? For studying. Alright, what do we have here? Excerpt of Whisper of Arcana, Battle by Witch Idana. Battle is the most dangerous when combined with fire, but as with other arcana, it can be directed toward multiple natures. Many of them good-hearted as opposed to what one would accept from battle. After battle, there is always an aftermath, so battle could be summarized as the turmoil that precedes a new state of the universe. The clash of wills, the potential of every piece on the board, the beauty in violence. When infused with energy, this quality of the arcana varies intensely. Hereby, I present a detailed list of potential state of battle. Vital of air, leadership, purpose, command. Battle of water, courage, resilience, vigor. Battle of earth, alliance, approval, reinforcement. Battle on fire, rivalry, war, tragedy. Different elements focus on different elements of battle. Battle can carry empty sword and conflict, but also locate support or reinforce leadership. What to do? I already went through all the study material I have. What should I review? There's no need to review something. Interactive fiction later? We have some work to do. Fortuna, did you hear? The old bitch kicked in the bucket. Let's celebrate, come on. It's Dahlia and then Jasmine, so let's go. Helena is dead. She's happy to see it. Okay. Okay, Helena. She's very happy. Big Shakel. Shakel. Let's go out and celebrate. No, I can't. Why not? The tag is out, fuck rules. My freedom is in the hands of whoever becomes the next leader. Then I'll become the leader. My first order of business will be to ban fucking exile. Shakel, I wish. No, I mean it. I'm running for office, Fortuna. Oh, wow, really? I can't picture you running the government, to be honest. I thought you despise that kind of responsibility. It promises to be a pain in the ass, yeah? We've endured too many centuries of abusive leadership. I'm determined to revitalize our clan. Follow me, and I shall deliver freedom and happiness. Shakel, you're even more energetic than usual. Big Shakel, I'm raring to go. Fortuna, join me, let's rule the coven together. Why don't you tell me about your plans first? I have my own objectives, so I can't do what they want. But it's not bad to hear about them. Shakel, of course. Sorry I got caught up in the moment. Don't you think I'm a dumb witch? I have a solid plan. I've done some research and the 5 pillars of our coven laws are Judgment, Lord Functions, Forbidden Arts, Mortal Affairs, and Witch Duties. This is one of the only games that provides us with a good run. You'd say run. You'll see what I've done. I'm excited. I'm always excited for this part of the game. Because this part of the game is awful. Judgment is how we decide who fucked up and what to do with the coven. Advancement is how we punish those who fucked up. Forbidden Arts is how we deal with dangerous stuff. Mortal Affairs is how we deal with people, animals, and everything non-magical. Witch Duties is basically what every sister has to do for the coven. Now, Idana was basically all fuck you, I rule, fuck you, I execute, fuck dangerous stuff, fuck mortals, and well, fuck you. Yeah. seems about right. That feels how politics are, how politicians are doing stuff, especially right-winger and far right-winger. Centrist too, to be honest. And leftist, I need like a far left leftist to be kind of sure about. I'm not far left by the far left by my standards, which is even far left. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, the Liberal Party you have in the United States, yeah, they're fucking right-winger to me. Now that is said, but that's why this party is funny, because it's mainly divided into camps. I should maybe a data stream about it, but I'm not doing data stream in English. A stream about data, alright? But yeah, I have that. Like the right winger are one solid clan, I guess, but not left wingers. So we add running judgment, exile binding, uploaded as the government companions, strict quarterly controls. That's really sucks. I want to change things radically, try a new system more open and inclusive. Judgment will be something else between all members from the covenant. All important issues will be solved after agreeing everyone is vote, then celebrating a referendum. It's possible since our covenant has less than 100 members right now. There won't be law enforcement. All issues will be solved amicably between the affected parties. Isn't that a bit naive? What if they can't reach an agreement? We'll submit the case to the arbitrage office. I can see why we need additional enforcement since we have the magical pact already. Which I kinda agree with Dahlia. When you don't have that many people, it can be solved with referendum. But when you have more, that begs the question. I see. Following that line of thoughts, there won't be any forbidden arts. I believe that banning things begets temptation. It's better to share knowledge and educate witches about its application than about mortal affairs. Yeah, I agree with her on this part too. Yeah. Sorry, I clicked too far. This may seem a bit semi-radical, but I believe we are way too privileged to dare tamper with human lives. So if you want to cuddle, I disagree with her. I say leave them be. We have a whole universe to toy with. As for witch duties, instead of asphyxiating quarterly controls, I say we set a magical tax to pull resources for the coven. Any witch will go about her life however she wants, provided she shares a proportional part of the magic she draws from the cosmos. Yeah, that's basically communism. I agree with her on that part. We'll use those resources, but I don't know, like, is it resources from everyone the same, or it's like about the magical ability of everyone? Does that beg the question? Or to develop some ambitious communal project? To help newcomers or any sister in need, or to develop some ambitious communal project? That's basically some method. Not a bad one. Oh, there's a pressing matter too. We have to decide how to deal with the Redana corpse. We can either devour or scatter her throughout the cosmos. Come again? There's a lot of magic stored inside the corpse of a witch. If we literally eat her, we all become more powerful. But if we free our magic, a lot of women will be able to ascend and become witches. We could almost double our numbers, which kinda feel weird if you do that with your referendum project. I firmly believe we should share magic with the universe. Will we become more powerful? Should we do more? But there are special strengths hidden in diversity. I agree with her. Thing is, what she wants is not going to happen. More points of view on the clash of new wheels will make us grow in more interesting ways. I do agree, except for fight right-winger and far right-wingers. Interest too, I don't care. I love people being leftist. But anyway, when it comes to Dahlia, this is not a bad program. That program I could vote for if I was a witch inside the cover. But that's pretty much sums up my stance, so are you with me? I love your program, but I must painfully decline. What? Why? Sorry, I'm gonna lie right now. It's not totally up my alley. I'd rather not mess with politics, but this isn't true. This is the lie I can tell you for now. Don't not mess with politics. I know. I'm not even sure why I'm getting myself into this mess to begin with. I respect your decision, no hard feelings. Thanks for being so understanding. In any case, I hope you vote when the day comes. Oops, I will vote. For myself. One of the things that matters most to me is how we deal with hidden accounts. I believe it is extremely important that we open the gates for more women to become witches. I would totally agree if I didn't have my own ambition to fulfill. Because of that, I love it if you met with our most recent addition in the community. She's so new, she doesn't have a name yet. Please let her come to see you. You can help her find their way. And you'll get to see how diversity will make our coven richer too. I fully agree, Dahlia. It'd be my pleasure, tell her to come, but whenever she's ready. Thank you so much. Be going now. I need to start putting a team together to deal with the campaign. See you. Bye, Dahlia. I'm gonna read some interactive fiction. I'll pick an interesting tale at random from my collection. Hyper-reality readings by Clara Donna. A human is back at their workplace. They look at the screen for hours. The algorithm is not enough. The readings have been fading. The matchline needs human insight in order to be accurate. The hyper-reality tarot needs the magic of emotional perception. It's just another day at work, providing the sorcery of providence and guidance to those who seek it. Case starts coming in for the human algorithm team around you. The end of destiny, lurk of magic. Case... Oh god, it's numbers. Case 00159997. Because I'm not about to read like 15,997. Okay, it was annoying. They are a young professional who doesn't know how to further their career. The case asks the tarot if they should leave their current employer or stay. The algorithm always makes its reading first. It takes nanoseconds to analyze the case evidence. It suggests the temperance card, balance, purpose, patience. It has found data to suggest they should stay at their current place of work. It looked into their data, consisting of pictures and endless line of conversation. They have a family to feed and a precarious economic situation. Then it's a human's turn. He wants to challenge that. The tarot algorithm is widely trusted to analyze objective data, but not emotional data. The human looks into their file for emotional cues, the choice of words in their conversation. The human finds the search data every night. At about 4 a.m. Case numbers. Case numbers can't sleep, looking desperately for another job. The human suggests death upright. Change. The algorithm is programmed to trust you. Humans believe you are just higher power what chose the right answer. Yes, upright, crit and look for a change. A soft hum in the head of case number. The tarot reading suggesting the opposite of what they had thought. The decision has been made before the reading. You will never know what happened in the end anyway. It's funny because it's tarot for men. Case number +1 is a retired man of advanced age who feels like his past self is trying to communicate with him through the reflection in the windows in his house. Wow. Sorry, the case I started, what the fuck, I don't know, because I clicked it too soon. The algorithm suggests the on-demand card, reversed, exploring his dark thoughts. He has found that at this suggests he should open the windows. I'm sorry, my ears are plugged, it doesn't feel good at all. The case owns various terms about dark arts, and has searched the net for rituals to summon otherworldly beings. The human challenges that again. He would be shocked that the algorithm is suggesting such a thing, if he hadn't seen it working for years. The human looks into the man's file for emotional cues. The choice of words in his conversation, he finds none, as the man has no conversation. There is only evidence to support the algorithm's thesis, but the humans will not agree. Instead, the human suggests a judgment upright. The man should reflect upon himself, his past and his decisions. He should realize he is lonely and unwell, and maybe then act to transform his reality, and he should definitely keep the windows closed. Once again, you are overseeing the hand of luck, perhaps the hand of providence. Just fucking open the window. Case number +1 stops responding after the reading. You don't know if he received the message or if he had disconnected beforehand. You will never know what happened in the end anyway. It's frustrating, it's really frustrating. Case number +2. A tarot reader, she asks if her readings are making a change in the world. There is a perceptible trembling in her online being. You know, this is a woman who is questioning her whole identity at the precise moment. The human perceives this too. The algorithm is quick and ruthless in its proposition. The card displays the word reversed. Accept harsh truth. No one makes a change in this world. The human secretly agrees, but her approaches from a different angle. The broader pride. Bring closure to this enterprise, but feel fulfilled. You are the only one who has any power over the field display. Change is possible. I disagree with the boss of the stairs. Human has made change, then change it back, then change it back, and that after a while, the better change is still here. I disagree, I totally disagree, so she should feel fulfilled at least. Case number +2 leaves the reading room quietly. The algorithm does not feel, the human is relieved. You will never know what happened in the end anyway. Focus. Let's talk to Jasmine. Dear Fortuna, are you alright? I have some difficult news to share with you. Let me know if I can come and visit. Love, Jasmine. Hello, Fortuna. I come with terrible news. I don't know how to say it. Idana is dead. You knew already? Yeah, I just met with Idana's corpse. They just shocked her already. Is that true? What did she want? She was dealing with those ends. Did she lift your sentence? Ha, I wish. She was only trying to justify herself, to leave this universe in peace, I guess. Poor Elena. Her exile is now in the hand of whoever gets to the rule next. About that. The first order of business is to decide how to deal with Elena's corpse. Yeah, Dahlia was here a couple of minutes ago, and she brought me up to speed. Ah, good. So basically, we have to decide whether to be sure but stronger or weaker but more diverse. There is a third option. What's your stance on this? I believe you should devour her. Changing government at all, I believe that it's just not the best time to receive that many new trainees. There's already enough turmoil in having to establish a new direction. We need to be stronger than ever for the sake of Soul Sisters. I see. And speaking of that, I'm running for leader. Oh, congratulations and good luck. Thank you. I thought the Coven would use some tender loving care after Elena. That is true. Will you help me with your definition, Fortuna? Can I count on your support? Tell me about your program first. Ah, but of course, sorry. Right now, there are 5 pillars in the rule set of our Coven. Yada yada yada, you already heard that. Judgment is how we deal with conflicts within the Coven, how we determine who's at fault and such. It's also the executive branch tackling where the Coven is going and how we deal with major events. I like how Jasmine provides more details than Dahlia. Right now, we have running judgment. Basically, it was Elena consulting with the gods. I believe we shouldn't leave witch laws in the hand of exogenous forces. What the fuck is exogenous again? Sorry, 1 second. Exogenous? Externally, okay. My proposal is that judgment should be in the hands of the oldest 4 members of the Coven, in agreement with the leader. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So the judgment should come by quorum of the 5 wisest witches. The elder does not mean the wisest. Just mean what are you telling, you fuckers? Sorry. What is quorum, Tom? Quorum, which is quorum in French. I always forgot, because this is a word that I'm checking every time. Minimum of members in an assembly. Okay. Then there's laws enforcement. Right now, witches who put Coven in jeopardy are sent to exile for a variable amount of time depending on the severity of their action. And it's really horrible. My proposal here is that witches accumulate warnings depending on the severity of their transaction. And eventually, should they fail to change their behavior, they will be expelled from the Coven. I like it, but warnings sometimes are not sufficient, so... I like it. It's more my alley than what Dahlia made, because I don't know. Dahlia programs was with leftists. I'll be honest. Leftist program works only with leftist people. Because we are, like, more okay in the way we consider other humans, but not right-wingers, I guess. No witch should endure what you're going through, Fortuna. Which brings me to my point. The program of Jasmine and Dahlia are not good enough. I must do mine. Letting wishes to go find a new event that's a better fit is a more human solution, in my opinion. Then there's the Forbidden Arts. That's how we deal with our others' magic and knowledge, such as summoning behemoths, necromancy, and so on. Right now, when the Coven determines something could put our community at risk, we ban it. My ears always play. It's annoying. And I believe it should stay that way, so no changes on that front for my past. It's to man the behemoths. I don't really wanna Get your back, Jasmine. Next point. Mortal affairs. That's how we deal with humans and other lesser beings. Aidana determines that mortals should be exploited and manipulated for which is convenience. I don't like that at all. I don't believe any soul should be a lesser being to begin with. I believe we have the responsibility to protect and get mortal societies. I'm more agreeing with her. We have the power to better their lives, and so we must do so. I agree with her on that part. At last, not but not least, they are the witch duties. That defines what member obligations to the Covens are. Right now, we have the infamous Coterie controls, and should the witch fail to deliver, they eventually lose their membership. I propose a policy of zero vigilance, to trust that a member of a Coven will always strive to better our community. No. No, Jasmine, no. Dahlia's idea is better, at least because people are providing resources for everyone. With that, your government don't have any money to deal with stuff anyway. Contribution should be at every which on pace and discretion. Oh, there are also the issue regarding what to do with Haidana's corpse. I say we should devour her and become stronger. That's basically sum it up. What do you think? Can I count on your support? Sorry, but no. Why not? I'm going to tell the truth with you. With Dahlia, your program isn't up my alley. Fine. You don't have to make up your mind right now. But I'll work hard during the campaign so I can gain your trust on your vote. Listen, there's someone I would like you to meet. Maybe she'll make you more sympathetic to our cause. June Resha, the mathematician witch. The only good stuff about Resha is her powers. She also believes we should devour Haidana and become stronger. June Resha is the oldest and wisest witch in our coven after Haidana. I'm sure she can make a strong case for why we should absorb from her leader's corps. I think... yes? She will make a strong case for me to absorb her corpse alone. Sure, tell her to pay me a visit. For now, I should be leaving. There are a lot of people I need to meet to get my company in motion. Okay. Sorry. You should be fine. Do your best. What do you want, Adorma? The fresh smell of political turmoil. Rejoice, Fortuna, this is the perfect scenario to, quite literally, play your cards. Very big shekel. Things could get messy from this point on, yeah? How do you feel about politics? To be honest, I enjoy it. Let's make our Fortuna enjoy it. I enjoy political discussion. Oh! It come in handy then. To do away with the boredom that's been outplaying you these 2 centuries. Yes, it will. I'm so... You bet. What are your plans for this election then? Why have you decided not to support either of them? No? I think I would make a better leader. Oh, whoa! Very big shekel! I like you so much, you always mean business. Are you planning on running for leader yourself then? I don't know if that's possible from exile. But if I get the chance, you can bet your ass I will. Very big shekel, fantastic! I love to witness the kind of leader you become. Yeah, I'm curious too. You are strong and smart. You'd make a great leader. Thanks. By the way, I'm curious about one thing. Why didn't you tell any of your friends about the true nature of your divination? You know, the little detail about being a writer and not a reader? I'm scared. I'm scared about how they would react. But I'm also afraid of myself. I'm still figuring out what this rediscovered power means and what to do about it. I don't feel any different, but the pressure is immeasurable. I see. I'm afraid too, but I'm here with you. I can help you to get through this, Fortuna. Wow. Are you so afraid that you're desperate to get on my good side? Ah, you wish, witch. Jokes aside, I already told you that this is the first time I've encountered throughout my many years of my many existences, something that truly terrifies me. But I'm starting to enjoy that feeling. Makes me feel alive. I wouldn't mind partaking in that thrill. Why don't you watch yourself some courage? Okay, I'll draw myself one card. Wait. I was just pulling your leg. This is too risky. What if you draw a card ripe with fire magic and you end up in a bad place? I don't have a card with fire magic. It's fine. Lucy should be scared of their decks. I'll do it. Aren't you afraid of the consequences? Of course. But if I let fear dictate my actions, I would never have summoned you to begin with. Ah, you may be right. What exactly are you planning to ask anyway? It is more of a request than a question. I want to demand that the deck submit to my will. It's not likely I'll ever stop using it, so I better tame it. Very big shackle. You sure are something else. Let's hear this gamble of yours players out. The Cosmic Wheel spins forever between the folds of existence. It folds inside the clockwork of every piece of reality that is yet to be defined. Meanings. Everything. What another powerful reset. The Cosmic Wheel has decided to manifest as a card and will allow me to envision every possible part of the past, of future. Very big shackle. You summon the fucking Cosmic Wheel out of sheer willpower? Very big shackle. I think I'm in love. Flat up. But you know, having a card I didn't create in my deck, it's proof of Fortuna's powers. Well, how does it work? This card will be in my deck from now on. If I do it, I'm allowed to access every possible outcome of a question. You didn't fully remove the element of chance then. That makes my divination pretty dull, right? What a lame thrill seeker you are. Big shackle. You're right. Congratulations. You never cease to amaze me. Glad to see you having fun. Speaking of fun, you look like you got mail. Oh. I'm going for some intuitive fiction first. I'll pick an intuitive tale at random from my collection. Maybe today? I feel like you should have a longer episode. I don't know how much longer, but it will be longer. Forensic Report of a Revolution by Ivan Papier. In unquote with recent history, there was a fascist regime that wouldn't hesitate to murder anyone that dared to speak against its value of leaders. The militia would discard their bodies in mass graves and send their severed hands to their families, as warning of the fate awaiting the resistance. The enigmatic geomancer Muxo developed a forensic palmistry practice that would find out those killed had died and where they had been tossed away. Let's check for palmistry. Fortune telling by paramedic, okay. So that their families could hopefully find the bodies of their loved one and give them a proper burial. But eventually the regime militia came storming down on the Chromancer home and sent them to prison, claiming conspiracy against the regime. Despite these claims, Muxo's respected expertise in this field, in the field of forensic palmistry, was so renowned that the police offered them a generous deal. I'm not so sure about doing one more episode when my voice is like that. They would be granted freedom, as long as they helped the police find the terrorists that were killing key politicians in mysterious circumstances. Muxo would be indeed an ornate show-sized red box containing the right hand of one of the murdered politicians. I'll write a report with improved information. The first box contained a hand with a strong earth energy. The Necromancer felt belonged to someone bored with a deep contentment for following orders. Contentment? Mixture has seen this hand on TV before, making the regime salutes. Its pitiful fortune line made them chuckle the first time they saw it, so it wasn't forgettable. The Necromancer wrote in the report. About the hand's lifeline. Mixo talked about the hand's entire lifeline, without skimping on any detail. They talked about every small line cutting it, each meaning and adversity faced and the change in the winds of fate of the deceased hand's owner. And so their report was sent to the regime. The next day, the Necromancers took their arm out of the prison cell in order to get the next ornate red box. And their hands fell on the floor with a heavy thud, being only part of the Necromancer's body to ever be free again. What to do? I'm not surprised. Check fascism. Okay, that's the mathematician witch. That's, I think, the one with Dahlia and that Grace. Hey Fortuna, I'd like to visit you and thank you properly for helping me with that delicate issue. The most powerful witch in the universe right now? Probably after me. Fused with the behemoth. Hello, beautiful. Hi, Grace, how are you? Better than ever, thanks to you. And I'm not just talking about the behemoth. Hey, listen, I wanted to thank you for helping me. Here. One of the strongest cards I can get. They were found around the cosmos, unable to harm anyone until someone lets them in, and they become the fears of a Wheel Sisterhood. Thank you. You craft your own cards, right? I managed to capture my behemoth essence inside the Super Arcana. Hope it's useful to you. This is fantastic, Grace. Thank you so much. Glad to hear you like it. In suit with the upcoming election, your hands are gonna be full attending my new witches. I hope this helps. This helps. I don't know why my voice is better again, but should stay with a good voice. Chuckle, you're right, we're all about to get into a fine mess. Other friend Dahlia is running for leader. That's right. Are you planning on supporting her with your card? Not helping Dahlia or just me for what it's worth? Oh, why? I don't know, I'd rather not pick sides. They'll fight at the end of the day. It will get too messy if I started playing favorites. Oh, I see how that would be a pickle here. Totally understandable, no worries. But you can only vote for one anyway. Who is it gonna be? I haven't decided yet. Let's see how the race unfolds. Fair enough. What do you think about the whole mess of hitting or pulling a Donna's cuffs? I'll be honest, absorbing air powers, the air powers instant thing. I'm curious about where I could take my divination if it becomes more powerful. And it would surely help you with your quest to find the meaning of life too. Hey, that's surely tempting. Dahlia won't be happy to hear you talk like that, so... Myself, I haven't decided yet. Both options are too interesting. I let the contestants do their works and present solid arguments towards their stances. Then I'll see. That's a wise plan. Anyway, I should be going now. I feel the urge to start reading some political treaties. Hehe. Do you think studying politics will get me closer to understanding the meaning of life? I don't know. What does that? Well, I be leaving now. See you soon. Bye bye. At least she didn't got us rest. 5 minutes left. Let's deal with Jean Russia immediately. For the edition of Witch Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of delivering Gaedana and become stronger. As a group, this is an important matter, so let me know when I can visit. At your earliest convenience, faithfully, Jean Russia. We're going to deal with her. She's a problem. She's a math problem I can solve. Welcome, thank you for coming. Thank you for having me. I'm not used to dealing with young witches, so first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, that introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for a program, really. It's just imperative that we eat Aidana's corpse. Wow, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just to order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows? It is possible that if we admire, we can directly grant immunization to anyone. That'd be very convenient, right? I can expose some pretty solid arguments if I may. Be my guest? Do you mind if I summon a Fate Monster Pix to calculate the chance that our ancestors will align? Sure, go ahead. Good. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. One that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own and not be limited to the ones found in the grimoire. Here. The penitent one more bigger card. The Lord Survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. The name because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Thank you. When I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured its essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any elements of the cosmos that marked you into a card. That would come in handy. Thank you. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling! What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. I'm sorry I lost. It sounds way too ridiculous. Then go ahead, you read my fortune. Throw me your menace card. It'd be my pleasure. But wait, Formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through it? Do your worst, I'm not scared. Very well, draw a card. I still need you to ask a question of sorts to effectively draw a card. And who knows, maybe you'll be surprised. I won't. But I'll play along. Is there a way for you to effectively access my fate? So you're basically challenging me. I'm offering us boss growth. There we go. Then ducks. Nirvana. Let's go with golden ducks. You are going to destroy this card. I'm afraid so. But you're not immune to fate, you're dispelling it. Isn't that the same? No, you haven't dispelled just dispelled the card. You obliterated a lot of time I invested in its art. Tourist Arcana and the energy you spent on it went back to your grandma. Now they can become something new. That's the beauty of entropy. Yeah, well, that. What? I like that card. That somehow defeats the purpose of this lesson. But I guess that's just another way of displaying power. You have my utmost respect. You too. What was the lesson supposed to be about? I told you, entropy. The more things you hold dear, the less room there is for growth. Well, I get your point, even if I evaded it this time. I have one more gift. I'd love for you to explore the blessing of entropy. This is a special dark matter serum distilled using the holistic formula. Add it to your cauldron, and it will allow you to dispel cards. I won't dispel any if anyone thinks. Maybe the first 3 cards? I'm thinking about it. Like to get back some water, it can be useful. Also, the first card were not powerful enough, so maybe the first 3 cards will be... Chop, chop. I know we spent time on it. That way you'll be able to recover the arcana and energy you used, and create greater room for experimentation on the scrolls. Oh, that is interesting. Actually, right. Don't, just use it. I know. Entropy was a figure of speech. It was a figure of speech. Water and extruded from the power of entropy. Keep that in mind. Blaster, thank you. So, are you more prone to devour Aidana or embrace a gift? You made an excellent point. An excellent point, to be honest. Good. Jasmine will be happy to hear that. Yeah, not the way you think. I believe in now. Wait, what about the Fate Monsters disc? Did it work? Are we friends now? I don't do friends. Who knows? Only time will tell. So that's how it is. Let me know if you suddenly feel the urge to join forces. Hey, likewise. Well, Fortuna. Quite a character this generation. Kind of liked her, to be honest. She's powerful. She made her immune to fate. It's a good rival to have. Someone strong enough to fight me. I sympathize with her. She has the kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes, you only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. Hey, I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the materials of this deck. Big Shackle, maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots on the Reddit manage to get there. And I'm still on the fence about which one you are, boss. Very Big Shackle. Haha, very funny. By the way, that metal serum is quite the asset. You think so? Of course, your first card bears the innocence of the student. That's very romantic and all. But as you develop your expertise, you can recraft those arcana in a more knowledgeable way. I suggest you try it out. Just add a drop of your cauldron over there, and you will get to dispel a card and recover the arcana. Oh, fuck. It was a tutorial in a way. Maybe I give it a try. It's going to be tough to part ways with this nice piece of art, so maybe. You won't be able to reduce your deck size below 4 cards anyway. You've grown too powerful for that. Your divination won't be able to withstand a reading with less than 4 cards at this point. The omnipotent paradox. More or less, yeah. I'll leave you to it. Let's just check. that should be not this one, the Merchant Caravan, the Hymn to Fortune, the Nirvana, and the Modular Synth. I'm going to destroy these 3 cards. Full of water. Too much air in this card. Too much water in one card. It's a balanced card, but too much earth. Right here, right now, and forever strong. Next time, we will see each other. I will create cards, a lot of them. Then, see ya. Cheers, man.